For today's video, since we're just traveling, we thought that we would actually I haven't even told you yet.
What?
I thought that we would tell a story.
What story?
And Colvin doesn't know what story this is yet. We're going to tell the story of when Colvin fake proposed to me. When he pranked me and pretended he's going to propose, and then he didn't.
Well.
So I was still 17 at this time.
Okay.
I was still 17, you were 19.
Yeah.
We were at your house. I remember we were laying on our stomachs on the end of your bed, like this, like on your computer, and we were Google mapping your hometown in Switzerland so that you could show me what it looks like.
Yeah.
And we were like looking at pictures of Switzerland and being all cute, and I remember you looked so homesick, and this was the moment that I like made the decision we're gonna go to Switzerland when we get married.
Okay.
And then we were just like laying on the bed, being sweet, like having cute conversations about our future. And you said to me, what would you say if I told you that I had a family ring? And I was like, what? What do you mean? You got, what? And you were like, yeah, I have a family ring. And like all the blood stopped pumping in my whole body. I was like, what? What? And I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't.
The best part is, like, how would I have a family ring in America?
I don't know.
Anyways, yeah.
And then I'm like, no, you don't. You're lying. And he's like, no, really. I have a ring that's been passed down in my family. And then you pretended to reach for something. And then you were like, just kidding. I was so mad. I started to cry. I was like, what? It's not funny.
It is so funny. But I will say that pretending to propose to a girl that wants you to marry her is not funny. And you shouldn't do it.
You shouldn't do it. It's mean. It was so
hilarious.
mean.
You already knew back then that I was a jerk. Why did you marry me? Oh my god.
I think the funniest thing is that I actually started to cry.
Yeah. I did not expect that. I felt super guilty afterwards.
I didn't mean to cry. My eyes were just suddenly very wet. And I was like, what? We were so young. We were so dumb.
That's okay.
I still love you, though.
I totally forgot about that.
You proposed eventually. Just maybe, I mean, who's going to propose to a 17-year-old? Nobody.
I don't know.
So, I mean, it was fine that you didn't, but I was just like, my heart stopped. I was like, what?
I feel like I forget a lot of those types of things.
Yeah.
And it's a good thing that we can, like, record them and know what's going on, because
otherwise they'd be gone forever.
Yeah, I just forget. What did you think after that?
What do you mean?
Like, were you like, okay, now I'm definitely not married, you're such a jerk, or what?
No. I was just like, I can't believe you would do that. You looked so serious in your eyes. You, like, had this sweet look on your face. Like, you loved me so much. And you had this ring for me.
Oh,
You're
man.
so dumb.
But, you know, I mean, I feel like stuff like that also builds a relationship. It makes a relationship stronger. Maybe not that specific prank. Like, having these types of stories is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, having stories where, you know, you can tell people and people are like, no way, like, that did not happen. That's ridiculous. Like, no one would do that. And you're like, yep, my husband's enough of a jerk to do it. You know what I mean, though?
I just think those are the type of stories you have when you get married young, or like when you are with the person that what am I trying to say?
When you've been with the person that you're going to marry for a long time.
Yeah, since you're really young.
Yeah.
We have tons of stupid stories.
Young and
like
immature.
That. Yeah.
That reminds me of, like, there's one picture that we lost the picture, and I'm so sad about it. We were in California. She was taking selfies of us and like 700,000 of them, and I was like, ugh. So eventually she was like, stand this way or blah blah, and I was behind her. I was like moving or something, I don't remember.
No, I was taking a picture of myself.
Of yourself, or okay, so I wasn't even invited, but so she's taking a picture of herself, and I saw something in her hair, and like right when she took the picture, I like tried to pull it out, and on the picture I'm like so concentrated, I'm like yanking on her hair, and she's like, ah, like her head's all back and she's screaming, and it was the funniest picture.
I wish we still had that picture.
It would be the best, but we lost it, and it's so sad.
How incredible would it be if we would have vlogged our California trip right after I graduated high school?
That would have been awesome.
That trip has so many amazing memories.
That was an interesting trip anyways. A friend of mine that I worked with had a friend who lived in San Diego, California. And her friend went to Russia for a while, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm checking my facts, right?
Yeah, she went to Russia.
Her house was empty and her dogs needed to be fed and stuff. So we were like, we'll dog sit for you if we get to stay at your house for free. So us and two of our friends drove down to California and stayed down there for, was it 2 weeks?
We saved $300.
Was it 2 weeks we were down there? Right?
And we stayed down there for 2 weeks.
We only ate spaghetti.
We ate spaghetti every day.
And like,
we didn't do really anything that cost money.
No, nothing costs money.
We would just fill up the car with gas.
Yeah, we went to the beach. We went to a botanical garden. We went to LA, the Walk of Fame.
Oh, the only thing we did that spent money is we went to Six Flags.
But
that was like our big splurge of the trip.
There was a special that year with Coke. And if you had a Coke can, you got in, what, half price or something?
Yeah, it was something crazy.
And we, of course, didn't know this. So we roll up and we're like, wait, half price?
We need Coke cans.
We go over to a recycling bin, like for aluminum cans, and we were digging for Coke cans.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah.
We got the promotion. Remember when we were just driving? I don't know where we were going. We were just driving, and then me and you decided to just spontaneously pull over and jump in the ocean. And then get back in our car wet.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy. And we were in our clothes.
Wasn't that the place? Wait, I got in the ocean in my clothes?
Yeah, we got in the ocean. You might have taken your shirt off. I was in my clothes. And then we got in your car. Like, who were we that we just got and sat in the seats in the car? Like, you would have never let us do that.
No, but we weren't still wet, were we?
Yeah. I remember that your car was so old that the seatbelt on my wet shirt made a black mark because the dirt started coming out. Do you remember that?
Kind of, yeah. Why would we sit in the car on the seats with wet
salt water?
Yeah, salt water's nasty too.
I don't know what we were doing, but we were so carefree.
Is the microphone moving?
By the way, we're trying a new kind of audio since we're in the car. We're trying to make the audio really good, so let us know if this is nice.
Stop sizzling into the microphone.
It's ASMR, so ASMR in France.
Basically, we figured we're in the car, we're driving for about 6 hours today.
Yes.
And it's going to be difficult to make videos. Like, yeah, we might do, like, say hi at a like a rest
We're at a
stop.
gas station. Woo!
But it's like, what are you really going to do? So
yeah,
we figured we could do kind of a podcast video.
Yeah. I would love to do a podcast with you.
This is the attempt. I think podcasts I think podcasts will be fun, but I don't know if we'd have the viewer base or the listener base for it.
It would just be fun to make. We could do, if this audio is good, we could do a podcast called Car Chats, where we just like record the chats that we have with each other in the car.
So is that like a rip-off of Alley Chats?
I mean, Alley Chats is my thing, so will that be a rip-off?
It sounds the same.
Car Chats. What would you call it?
Let me come up with something witty and stupid. On the way to France, I got a ticket. I was driving, and there was like a radar thing, and I was like, yeah, radar, okay, because I'd heard from a lot of people they do average speed testing. But apparently, when they have the
sign
that says radar, they don't mean average speed testing. They mean
they
a
mean
blitzer
there's a
is coming
machine
up.
that's going to take a picture
Yeah.
of you.
A speed trap.
So, yeah. And
so
of
I was
course,
like-
Colvin decides, oh, radar? I don't need to slow down.
And they don't look like they do in Switzerland. They're like these poles. And so I'm like, wait, what is that? And I'm staring straight at it, and then it goes, poof, and I'm like, okay, well. So we're probably going 5 over or something like that.
But we have a big bag of French croissants and pastries, and we got some paninis. They're so good.
You said you didn't like your panini.
The croissants.
Oh.
The croissants are good. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a lovely day.
That's not how we do it.
Be small.
I'm not doing an ASMR outro. You're so weird.
You just did.
Goodbye.